Hey everybody, this is Adam with Up and Adam Comics. I thought I wanted to do a little bit of a different type of video today. And while I do have some stuff I can show off, what I wanted to do was to talk about the upcoming Comic Book Community Awards that will be starting to take nominations and also votes. So I wanted to give you my thoughts on who I'm thinking about in terms of when these categories come into play for nominations. So as you can see, this is from the cbcawards.org website. They are starting in a few days to have open nominations from June 7th to August 2nd. Then there will be finalists revealed on 8/15, and then there's voting that will take place. Now, I'm very new to this. I have not voted or been involved in any of this, so I may say some things that are completely incorrect, and that's just out of my ignorance. But and then on November 1st, there's the actual award show. So the way that it looks like to me is that they have broken this down into different categories of tiers, first and foremost, based on how many subscribers that each of the content creators has. And then they have some open categories at the end for everyone to be considered. So, just a couple of thoughts. A lot of them have the same types of categories in the lower tiers. So under 4.99 is that emerging channel tier, and they have best comic book show, informative content, entertaining content, and engaging host, and those are kind of carried through the different tiers that they have. But then this one has a best new channel or creator. So some initial thoughts of people that I'm thinking about nominating personally for these things. Best comic book show. A new up-and-comer subscribe person that is putting out a lot of great content that I don't think a lot of people know about is Outer Worlds. So I wanted to give some props to them and what they've been putting out lately. Um, um, Engaging host, I would say, uh, should be Hall. Yeah. I don't know why he is still is under 4.99, but he does such a great job at interviewing people. He's done a letterer and also a writer this in the last couple months. Excuse me. But whenever he has somebody on, he's very engaged, very entertaining as well. Excuse me one second. I'm in Virginia and our pollen counts are insane, so my allergies get the best of me sometimes. Um, an entertaining content in terms of under 4.99 subscribers, I would have to go with SideQuest. He does a great job of showing his hauls and unboxings and different things like that. But he also does month end um, shows, brings other people on as well, and does games and all kinds of things and tries to really engage with the chat. And he's also starting to share some of his art and getting back into that a little bit. So I'm thanking for him for Eric from SideQuest for most entertaining. Then we get into the mid tier, which is 599 to 999 subscribers. And I'm thinking in terms of best live stream, I gotta give props to Lettuce. I know it's kind of weird because it's Lettuce and Hall, yeah, rotate on their Sunday morning um, hangover show. But I guess Lettuce is in that category and Hall is in the other one, and they don't have a live stream for that. So that's what I'm thinking there. But that's a show I just don't want to miss on Sunday morning. It's worth um, either abstaining to not be hungover or to just be hungover and watch it. But there's tons of laughs and it's just a feel good type of show. So definitely recommending Lettuce for that. In terms of best informative content, I have to give props to Matt Likes Comics. He does so much. He is such a wealth of information in terms of especially DC Comics, but his knowledge base is just insane and just well deserving for informative content. So I'm hoping that that should, I mean, I can't think of anybody more in that category that would be more informative than Matt. So amazing job with his videos and sharing his collection and just knowledge throughout. I know he does a lot of research into those things, but absolutely great content. And entertaining content's got to go to Dope Comics with an X. And those, I'm going to put in this link just some of those people that I'm thinking about, what categories I'm thinking about. So if anybody wants to duplicate things or just get an idea about it, uh, feel free. Feel free to copy those. Um, and then for major channels, 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. I'm just going to put best comic book show is my boy Big Nasty Rich. Just always does a lot of great content. I know he's under a year, but he popped up there with the subscriber count. But well deserving, and if he didn't make good content, he wouldn't have those subscribers. So I know he put some money behind it to gain some subscribers just to get his posts out there, but subscribers aren't really created unless you have good content. So want to put him there for that. And then live stream, um, I would I'm sorry, in the other categories for best live stream, I would put Comic Collector Geek for their Monday night show with Alan and Steve. Um, Sharing their knowledge. Definitely most informative if you're interested in learning history of comics and history in general. They can't be beat in terms of how much knowledge that they have to share and such, nice and genuine, funny people, to do that. And then my vote for most innovative content creator in terms of video editing, audio, all that kind of stuff. I would put to Colossus Collector. He does some amazing stuff with putting videos together or games, different things that he's done on some of his live streams with the Council of X is truly amazing and so inspiring to see all the content that he does. Um, so those are my just general thoughts. Also, biggest channel supporter for Blue Wrenches. Um, this is going to be a hard one for me because I've seen some great ones. Christina Payne, Richard Westfall, JSS, Brooklyn. All of those are amazing people and do so much to kind of spread the love, as Christina would put in her hashtag. They do spread the love in the comic community. So definitely, think about considering them. I could see any of them being worthy of getting that biggest channel supporter uh, award this year. So, and I'm also thinking like favorite community artists. I'm thinking about he's only shown a little bit, but Eric from SideQuest. He's got some great art that he's starting to put himself out there a little bit. So I'm hoping he can do another little thing or so before this, or at least while this stuff is going on, so more people can see his talent. So just want to put that out there as well. And now I'm going to stop sharing that piece of it. And then let's get into a little bit of some comics to show you. So I've gotten some. I have kind of like I don't know if I should share. Maybe I don't think I will share, but I have like a little internet honey hole that I like to go to, especially when I'm trying to get fillers or things that, you start seeing stuff jump up crazy in price. And I have a way, like a website that I do go to, not eBay, not my comic shop, but another place that I go to that I'll look at things and then look at who has different collections and pick some different things out from the collections just to save on shipping and that type of thing. I did get a big set from a person there, and then I also did get an eBay pickup. And this one I opened up, and I wish I had done it live because it would have rivaled Chonko with his like dog shit packaging that he talks about. But this person had an envelope, and it was one of those, if you remember, those like kind of paper envelopes that have that like crushed up paper inside the envelope. So it's not bubble wrap, but it's like lamely packaged with excess paper filler inside the envelope packaging. So it was that completely taped around that you had to cut it open to even be able to get into it because it was so fully taped. Um, and then, of course, there is no protective, covering in there at all. There's nothing in there that's going to, actually protect the book for a backing board or anything like that. And then it came in this, which I don't even know what this is. It's like some magazine protector thing, and I am gonna just kind of see what it is. This is a loose, I've seen these things before, and heaven forbid these people, but like this is a loose leaf notebook. If you can see, there's like little holes for a three ring binder. And it's put inside one of those and folded over a couple of times. This is taped. I can't even get into it without without possibly endangering myself. So, but I did get this book, which I've been working on the supernatural thrillers. So I'm gonna have to do some extra surgery to get this out. This is one of those, like I said, Chonko, like I think because he just went to Europe, he probably has some miles. I think he would use his frequent flyer miles, find their, use their address, knock on their door, and just slap them and then walk away without an explanation. So that's what I picture happening if he had gotten this package. So, but I'm working on the supernatural thrillers run, only need a couple left. After you'll see some other stuff too. But pumped to get this. This is Headless Horseman. So, and all of these are kind of are Bronze Age Marvel horror, which is mostly this is kind of what I'm after. Um, this cover, this is Werewolf by Night, number 16. And this is a homage to an old EC horror book, which I am forgetting exactly which one. I will put the name below. But within that, there was a like a madman who's ringing the bell. But this one actually has like Quasimodo Hunchback on top of the bell fighting Werewolf by Night. So very cool homage. But I drew myself. I drew a homage of this with Doctor Doom ringing the bell, and it was the Thing's head inside. Because in the original EC, I think it's EC Horror that has a human head in there, and so I did the like Thing Ben Grimm head in there with Doctor Doom like ringing the bell. So, but this one was really cool. This is number 19, Werewolf by Night. So this is, you Dracula. Meets the werewolf. So that's a really cool one. And all of these, what was so great, is all of these, uh, I think were at most $3. Most of these were under $3. I think this one was like 60 cents or something like that. So got a great deal. This is number 29. Um, and this is The moon has made monsters of both brother and sister, and whichever beast survives this death battle shall be the slave of Dr. Glitter Knight. So Glitter Knight is over there, and he kind of looks like a, bald-headed watcher kind of guy, but maybe he just came from the club and he's got the glitter on him or something. I don't know, but he's Dr. Glitter Knight, not Mr. Glitter Knight. He went to get his doctorate. Um, a couple or one Tomb of Dracula I got is also Tomb of Dracula number 21. Very cool, like fighting in the fire. Um, girl shocked on the side cover. So love this one, number 21. Some other series that I got was Journey into Mystery. This is the second volume, so not the Thor volume, but Journey in Mystery, which I believe does a lot of reprints of some Golden Age stuff. But so number 16, so very cool cover there. I got a, let me put it together, sorry. Got a couple of Marvel Spotlights. 13, Son of Satan. I think this is the second Son of Satan. I think 12, if I remember right, is the first. So this is the second one, but just great Damon Hellstorm cover. So love that. And also in that series is number 18. And just, cool Trident into the Witch kind of cover there. But that is number 18. I got a couple of Crypt of Shadows, and I know these are Golden Age reprints. This has been one I've been kind of wanting to do a little Doctor Doom homage of like looking through the mask and seeing Reed and Sue there. It's just something I would have fun doing. But this is number 12. And that's just a really cool cover from that perspective. It's just awesome. And and then the good old Dr. Skeleton guy in number 16. He's like, no, you can't operate on me. It will only hurt for a second. So that one's pretty cool. But yeah, starting to get a lot of these Bronze Age horror things. And then the other supernatural thrillers I got from this one was number 11. So this is also a continuation of the Living Mummy in Cantu or something like that. So it's I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but great Frank Bruner cover. But I've been trying to get these because I want to read the whole Living Mummy story that's in this. But I've been really enjoying how they did a lot of the kind of Universal monsters in Marvel, and of course, had Tomb of Dracula with Dracula, Werewolf by Night. They have Frankenstein, The Mummy with the supernatural thrillers, um, and just a lot of and this one is even kind of cool. This is Dead of Night number 6, and this is Jack the Ripper. So they did a lot of things like Invisible Man, as you saw, the Headless Horseman that was in there. So I just like these different creations of those original monster movies. Then I got a Tomb of Darkness, which is number 19. Looks like a Ron Wilson cover. It is A Child Dies in Mourning. So I like this guy saying, child thing, you have sought knowledge of things best left unknown, and for your curiosity, you must die. So I need to start calling kids child things. Kind of funny. And then this one here is Beware, and it's Beware number 7. So cool little, ocean rising against, kind of looks a little muck monstery, but like an evil wave or something it's called the Storm Walker, that is actually attacking this boat of people here. So I haven't gotten any Beware, so I'm excited to read that one. And then it's not Marvel, but it's a DC and something that I've been I have a good collection of not a, I don't know if I'll ever work on a full run of House of Secrets or House of Mystery. Tempting, but at least the horror ones that are kind of in their Silver Age relaunch. But I do have all the kind of Bernie Wrightson stuff that was in both. I do have a good chunk of the Neil Adams and some of that in there. But this is number 113 of House of Secrets. Just, they always have the kids, in a lot of these books where the kids are, scared about what they're seeing. And it's a guy walking with a coffin across a bridge. So, very cool. So, got a little group of some good creepy stuff to read. So I'm very, very excited about that. Um, but that's it for this video. Just wanted to share some love across the comic book community. Awards for that are coming up. And then just wanted to show some cool books. So hope you enjoyed. And just remember to flip through a floppy, and I will see you soon. Take care.